We're live. Alright, well, hold on 1 second, boys. Gotta do something real quick. Then we'll get this thing rolling. Hold on, I'm coming. Alright, what's up, guys? We are here, as y'all saw by the title. Today we are going to be working on my Scx24. I just recently started rebuilding it, and yeah, a lot better now. So that is what we're going to be working on today. So yeah, let's get it. So yeah, this is what I have so far. I rebuilt this thing, put it together, and I was just gonna use the stock chassis, but I don't think I'm gonna use it because I'm taking this plastic lid over here and I'm just cutting my own rails out of it. So that's what we're gonna be working on, putting those on. And yeah, so hope y'all enjoy. And yeah, so yeah, who all we got in the comments so far? Anyway, we're gonna get started on this thing, get rolling. But yeah, I was just working on this thing and had to work on it and do a couple things to it. I was rebuilding it, so I figured I'd just pick the camera up and do a live while I was doing it, so I can talk to y'all and yeah, have some fun while we're working. So yeah. Yeah, if y'all have seen some of my other videos, y'all will know that I've been wanting to rebuild this thing because it was not that great. But yeah, I just got it rebuilt, and then now I'm taking it back apart again because I'm not happy with it. I'm not satisfied with it. I would like it to, planning on buying gladiator links for it, make it longer. But for now, we're just gonna put different rails on it, and hopefully that'll help make it somewhat better. That's the plan. Yeah, we're just working at the moment. Not doing anything too crazy. I'll let a couple people get in here in the live before do anything too crazy. I want some people to be able to see what I'm doing. But yeah, anyway, I hope y'all are enjoying. If so, give it a little nice like. It really helps. And yeah, maybe even hit the subscribe button if you want to. You don't have to. Yeah, sorry for the background noise. It's my fish tank. It's a little bit noisy sometimes, but I tried to calm it down and take away some of the noise. But yeah. There's my mount. Yeah, I had this old plastic lid right here and didn't have a tub for it, so I'm just cutting it up. And and I'm just gonna use it for my chassis rails. I've never tried this before, so we're just trying this out. Control my chassis rail. Yeah, let me know what y'all think on these chassis rails. I mean, honestly, I think they're pretty good. I might have to recut them. I'm not really sure if they're gonna work or not, but we're gonna try them, see what happens, and yeah. If we have to recut them, I can recut them. It's not too big of a deal. I think this is the last screw, and then I can take the rails off. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, I tried to bend my stock rails, give it an angled skid. It didn't work the greatest. It didn't turn out the best. Mostly because it's a C-channel frame, and I tried to bend it with pliers. So, yeah, that didn't work that great, but I'm probably going to try and fix it at some point and make it a pretty decent chassis. But for now, we're going to go with this plastic one. So, yeah, I am going to have to drill holes in it, though. I don't know how this is going to work, but, like, we're going to figure it out. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. Only thing I'm hoping is that it's not too angled, because if it's too angled, that will be a problem. I don't want that to happen, so yeah, we gotta fix that if that does become a problem. Hoping it does not, because I really would not want to have to recut another one. I do have to cut another rail. This was the first one that I cut, and it was really bad, so we're not going to use that. We're just going to trace another one of these if it works. So that's just what we're rolling with right now. We're just going to try. I'm going to have to drill holes in this thing. Yes, I'm just using my Dremel. It's got a couple different bits and sanders and saws and stuff on it, so we're just going to use that for now to drill our holes, sand it down, make stuff smooth. So, yeah. Let me see, where's my bits at? Yeah, how many people we got in the live right now? Alright, we got a few. Drop some comments down in the chat. I would like to see some comments in this live stream. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. I'll definitely be watching the comments to see what we got going on. So, all the bits together, I got a mess. Yeah, excuse my very, very messy desk. I've been working for the past couple of days on this thing and on some other stuff. So I've got a mess of all RC parts and stuff. I've been doing a lot of custom things, and yeah, so it's kind of, oh, dang it, put the wrong bit on. But yeah, I've been doing a bunch of like custom stuff and cutting and grinding and stuff. This is the body that we're using. It was just a regular base camp body, but I've just cut it up and turned it into like a comp style body. So do like that. I might end up cutting the bed off to get some more clearance and have clearance for the links and axles. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Should I cut the bed off? Yes or no? I'm not sure. Yeah, what do y'all think of these flags that I've made on here? I think they're pretty cool. Just took a little polystyrene rod. So these little black pieces are just they're the little fake shock absorber thingies that go on your stock Scx24 shocks. I just cut them off and they have a hole in them, so I used them and just glued them together and stuff. So it kind of turned out good. Now, I think I'm just gonna have to take the links off. Here, I need a wheel wrench to take these tires off. Where is my wheel wrench? Okay, I will be right back, guys. I've got to go find my wheel wrench. I don't know what I've done with it, so I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I am back now. I had to go get wheel wrench, but we're back with the wheel wrench. Kind of makes it a pain trying to work on this thing with the wheels and tires on it. So we're gonna take those off. Might make things a little easier. So yeah, that's what we're going with. Yeah, let me know what do y'all think on these on this wheel and tire combo. I think it turned out pretty good, but let me know what y'all think on these. They're pretty cool. Just got some, I don't know what they're called, some rock tires. I think these are trio wheels, some kind of, I don't know. I don't remember what they are. My friend gave them to me. But yeah, that's what we are rolling on this build. I have tried this thing a little bit on the outdoor course and the indoor course, and it seemed to perform pretty good as is, but I'm definitely gonna change some stuff up. So hopefully what I'm doing to it, putting a new chassis and links and stuff on it, will make it decent bit better, where I can do stuff pretty easy. Yeah, we're basically taking this truck down to almost completely taken apart, but it's okay. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do when you're working on the crawlers. Although most of the time when I'm working on them, I usually just take them all the way apart anyways. Usually because stuff I do is like bigger things where I take most stuff apart, so I just take it apart anyways. Makes it a lot easier to work on it with things taken apart. Also with the tires and wheels especially off. Okay, so now I'm just down to the links. I did take and my buddy 3D printed me some. He 3D printed me some lower links for the rear. They're a little bit shorter than the Gladiator links. I think they're about 3/4 of an inch shorter. So it's still a pretty short chuck. They have a little bit of a bend to them. But what we did, we just took the original stock lower links and put them on the top, and then just put 3D printed ones on the bottom. So it makes it a little longer, long enough where it doesn't eat up the body so bad. but yeah, it makes things a lot easier. So yeah, I definitely am gonna buy links for them for this thing or build them. All right, there's the axles. Yeah, got our skid plate, motor, transmission, drive shafts. Yeah, so I think these rails, well, I don't know. Trying to see, I don't know if they're going to work or not. I'm hoping that they will though. Probably need to do some kind of carrier bearing system, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that at the moment. Let me see here. Okay, well, so I think what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to try it and we're going to see what happens. And if it doesn't end up working, I'll take it back apart and cut some new rails. But we're just going to give it a try now. Although this thing is going to have a lot of clearance in the rear when I'm done with it, if it stays as is. Although my plan was to be able to put the battery up in the front, but it's not looking like I'm going to be able to do that at the moment. Let me try and do that. Yeah, no, I can't get the battery up there. So, not sure if I'm gonna leave it and just run with it, or if I want to recut my rail. I don't know. What do y'all think? What are we thinking? Should I leave it? Should I recut the rails? The stock battery is so big and bulky. Can't stand the way the Axial made them. Can't decide. I don't know if I'm gonna make it redo them or if I'm not gonna redo them. Not sure. It's just like such, almost feel like I've got too much of an angle as well. So honestly, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recut the rails and try and take out some of that angle and try and get, well, I don't know, if I have to put it in like just the right spot to get it to where it'll fit in the front. But I definitely, my plan with this was to redo the rails and be able to solve some problems. The main one being putting the battery up in the front. Yeah, that's too much of an angle. I think I'm just gonna recut it, honestly. So I keep going back and forth about what I should do with this thing. Honestly, that right there might work. have to angle it like just perfectly to get my thing to work, but I think I might be able to make it work. Yeah. Although it does seem like a pretty steep angle. I'm not really sure what to do with this thing. Alright, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna roll with it and we're gonna try it. I've got a lot of plastic left, so I think what I'm gonna do is just gonna give it a shot and see what happens. It might work, it might not, but I think what I'm gonna do is just try it. I mean, worst case scenario, I have to just take it back apart and cut new rails for it. So yeah, we're just gonna roll with that. And yeah, so I think we are gonna get right into this. Does that fit? Yes. Yeah, this thing is definitely gonna have a lot of clearance and a lot of angle. So we're just gonna see what happens, honestly. Gonna mark where I drill my holes at because don't want to lose my spot because alright, we got my holes figured out where they're gonna be. Alright, let's just screw. Alright, I'm just gonna put in drill one hole for now, and then yeah, sorry guys, I'm being pretty indecisive, but we're just gonna send it with this and see what happens. Yeah, guys, so I'm just drilling these holes with my Dremel. If you don't have a Dremel, I would definitely recommend getting one. It is like super good tool for working on RCs. It is very helpful. So we're gonna put these rails on. All right, let me drill a little bit more out. Actually, I got a better idea. I've got a different bit that works better, so that might have been a little too big, but we'll figure it out. perfect. Yeah. Alright. So now I am gonna mount this rail. We're gonna try it, see what happens. So put a screw through here, then to there. Yo, can we get some people in the chat? I would love to answer y'all's questions. If y'all have any or anything to say. I don't know how many people we got in the live right now. And we got a few. That's alright. We don't need a bunch of people to have a good time. We can. I mean, I was gonna be doing it by myself anyways, and just building it on my own anyways. So, figured why not just live stream it. So that's what we're doing. If you enjoy it, I'm very glad. If you don't, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just having a good time, learning new things. So yeah, let me know what kind of builds, RC builds y'all got. If you have any suggestions for me on this comp SCX24. I've been watching some couple videos, getting some good techniques, some tips and tricks that I can use. Yeah, so shout out to 24 Yet, man. His videos, bangers, bro. Learn a lot of tips and tricks from him. So shout out 24 Yet. Let me see, I gotta put my least favorite part about making chassis rails is having to figure out how to drill my holes. That's like my least favorite part about having to figure out how to do this. Alright, we gotta drill a couple more holes for the skid plate, and then once we get those, then we should be able to see how it fits, and then I can cut me another rail and yeah, get this thing rolling. Actually start heading in the right direction. We're getting there, but it is taking a minute. Ooh. Yeah, I've never seen somebody make chassis rails out of a little plastic lid. But honestly, I mean, it's not coming along too bad. I can drill like right on the edge of it and it won't like break out because it's pretty flexible. I don't know if that's too flexible or not. Honestly, it should be fine. We're just gonna go with it, hope for the best, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna have to sand down the back side of it with sanding bit because it got a little bit messed up just from drilling through, but we're good. got those holes sanded down where the screws go through. Now punch all them back out, and I think we might be ready to do a little test fit on here. So I have made chassis rails before out of a couple different things. I've never made them out of plastic though. It's either been 3D printed, it's been stock rails. Actually, I think that might be the only thing that I've made them out of is stock rails. Yeah, this is my first time. This is my first time making my own custom rails. I've never tried it before. I do want to try and make links at some point. I think that would be really cool. I don't know when that's going to happen, but hopefully eventually. I'm going to have to put a couple braces in this thing. Oh, it's going to be a little bit flimsy, but we'll get there. Let me try. Gonna put in a couple of these screws for the main part, or what goes into the skid plate. I mean, honestly, guys, I don't think I'm doing too bad of a job on this. I mean, considering I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying it. Let me know in the comments if I'm doing good or not. I think I might have to re-drill this hole. Actually, hold on. It might work, we'll see. Okay. There's one rail. So I think that's good. I don't want to take it back off, but I think I'm gonna have to so I can retrace it and get it exact for the other side, because I gotta make them even. A little bit of a refresher drink. Pretty good. Just some water with some drink mix. Pretty good. So, yeah. So, I think now I need to cut my second rail. So, I think I'm just gonna, I might be able to do it without having to take in, no, I'm gonna have to take it off. Yeah, it's fine. So, and unscrew these screws, take them back out, and then we're gonna trace out this rail onto a piece of plastic, and we're going to cut another one of these, and yeah, I think we just gotta cut another one, and then I gotta sand it up and drill holes. But now that I've got the first one dialed, the second one should be a lot easier, because I can just trace it, and I can copy this one and drill the same hole, just hold it up and drill through the first ones and into the second one. So got a little bit of a nice reference. I don't think I did too much of an angle on here. I mean, if it does become a problem, I can always take it off and redo it. But how many people? Oh, still only got a few people on the live. Would like to get some more on here. People to check out the live and hang out, chill. yeah, I would enjoy replying to some of y'all's comments if you have any. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, yeah, also scissors work really good for cutting this plastic. I'm not really sure how they cut good, but I mean, they cut good, so we're just gonna use it. That should be good. Can hear my rooster crowing out there in the yard. I'm not really sure. He's a loud boy. I hear him all the way inside the house. There we go. Okay. I've got a lot of that plastic, so I've got a lot of opportunities to make chassis rails. I do have some polystyrene rod. I don't know what I can do with that. I mean, I had thought about trying to make links, but I think I need to get like 1/8 tubes, and then just get some threaded rod to go through it, and then just get some get some link end pieces. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I definitely want to start trying and making some links. So yeah. Okay, so now I've got to trace out this piece. Let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna use a pen for this, because if I use a Sharpie, I'm going to draw the line way too big. Although, where did my pen go, honestly? I don't know what I did with it. Sorry guys, I'm moving the camera. Trying to figure out what I'd done with this thing. I literally don't know what I did with the pen. Okay, well, I guess we are not going to be using a pen. I guess I'm going to be using my Sharpie, I guess, because I don't know where that went. Although it would be quite nice to know where it is. I definitely need it. Really, dude? What did I do with that thing? Alright, well, we're just not going to use it because I don't know where it went. And we're just going to use the Sharpie. I really don't want to use the Sharpie because it's way too big. But I currently do not know where the pen went. So that's what we're just going to be doing right now. It's just using the Sharpie. Okay. We've now traced out our chassis rail onto this piece. So now we gotta cut it out. Where'd my scissors go? Dude, I tell you, man, I literally keep losing every single tool that I have, not knowing where they go. Let me know if you'll have that same problem. I somehow seem to have that problem quite often. Cut that off. I'm gonna have a lot of extra plastic, so that leaves for opportunities to do some more stuff. Yeah, I've got a bunch of like little pieces of it. There we go. Okay, so now, let me see, do these rails match? Absolutely not. I gotta trim up a lot more. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna work on trimming up this. Sorry guys, I'm being like very quiet. I'm trying to cut this thing. Okay. Trying to make it about as close as I can get it to the same thing, because I would like to my things to match and not be like different. Dude, why is this such a pain to cut these rails? Okay. So now I've semi got them to look the same-ish. I do gotta take the Dremel to it and clean up those edges. So I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take and just screw my one rail to, I'm gonna screw the one rail to my one that I'm working on, and then I can just sand it down and I can make it the same. So I think I'm gonna just try that. and it might work, it might not. Not really sure. Alright. Yeah, I'm really not sure. I can't decide how I want to do this. I'm very indecisive about this. I'm probably making this way more complicated than it needs to be. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is just sand it and it'll get more. So I will probably be a little quiet for a second because this thing is loud. So yeah, I will get back with y'all in just a little bit. Okay, we've got these now somewhat trimmed up, and it should be kind of close to the other one. I might have to still trim it a little bit. I'm just trying to get it kind of close as possible is what I'm aiming for. Okay, so I need to trim more out of here. Okay, so now we've got it closer. Might be close enough, might have to just go a smidgen more. It doesn't have to be exactly identical. I mean, it's got to be as close as possible, but like it'll be fine if it's a little off. Right there's fine. Okay. Almost done. Just a little bit more trimming. Okay, so now I've got it kind of there. I think we're almost done with this thing now, which I'm very glad. I'm ready to be done with cutting these rails, and I want to put them on the car. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to stay on stream for. Probably gonna have to go here in a little bit. And I'm not sure that we have really anybody watching now. So probably gonna go here second. Yeah. I'm sure I'll have more people watch it on replay after I finish it, but yeah. Didn't get too much done. I got it taken apart, and I got the rails cut and pretty much drilled. But that'll be about all that I got done in this stream. It does take a good minute to, you know, get everything done and built. All right. That's gonna be as close as it gets. Set that stuff up here. Yeah. I think I'm gonna drill out these rails, and then I think we're gonna call it a day for the live stream, boys. Do be looking out for a upcoming video, hopefully in the next couple of days. It'll either be on this thing completed, or it'll be on the FMS, because I did a couple things to it. Y'all probably gonna like that, so definitely look out for a upcoming video. It's gonna be a banger. So yeah, I'm trying to get all these like fuzzies off of here, make it look better. All right. Gonna drill out the hole for this other thing. so now change to this bit. Got parts and scraps and stuff absolutely everywhere. But, you know, that's okay. Okay, so we'll drill out these holes. And then, yeah, I'm gonna finish putting this thing together off camera because still got some stuff to do. And yeah, I got some work to do. I'm gonna have to go, I think. I'm gonna finish drilling out these holes. Actually, wait, hold on. Actually, never mind, boys. I'm gonna have to go. So that's gonna be the end of our stream today. I hope you all enjoyed. If so, please like and subscribe, and be on the lookout for some upcoming videos this week, boys. Gonna be some bangers. Looking forward to it. So I will see y'all over there. So appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.